What's up everybody and welcome to our new apartment. Yeah, what does it mean? Does it mean that our travels have come to an end? Well, not exactly, but I'll talk about that a little bit later, and actually I've got a lot of things that I got to tell you. But first, let me show you this new apartment because Evelyn is already hard at work and she cannot wait just 5 seconds until I'm done with this. So let's start over here.
I'm not doing anything.
This is the children's room, or the, how do you call it, the office room. But honestly, we think that it's smarter to make our bedroom out of that, because making the smallest room, the bedroom, gives us more room for other stuff, right? And honestly, what do you need the bedroom for?
Sleep.
Sleep, and the other thing, you know what? I don't know if I can mention it here on YouTube. And yeah, what do you think about my awesome hair? I haven't cut my hair in 7 months, that's why it looks like this. And even my beard I haven't really done a lot with. I mean, all of this is untouched, that's how much growth I get. Anyways, let's continue with this. This is the entrance floor and the toilet over there, but no one wants to see a toilet, right? This will be our office actually. We will have our 2 desks with the computers over there, and we'll also be doing a kind of gaming room here. And everything is a mess. It is. The kitchen, well, nothing special, but also not ugly. It's pretty old. It's got what we need, right? Normal stove with an oven, a dishwasher, a fridge, and some room over here. Usually this is the eating room, but we will use that for something else, like a bar or something like that. And we'll be doing the dinner table actually back there. And over here, I think over there, the TV and the couch over here. And then of course there's the balcony. It's not very wide, but very long. We already got a table out there. We might get a barbecue grill also. And well, that means a lot of work that we have to do now. So let's get started and I'll show you how it looks at the end. Oh, also check this out. This actually, Evelyn wrote it down. That was for our wedding. I don't even know how you call it, but something beautiful, something to remember, one of the most beautiful days of our life. Good morning everybody and welcome to day 3 of our new home project. Well, day 1 was just moving the stuff here. Day 2 was half of the day Evelyn spent buying stuff in IKEA and other hobby stores until 2 p.m. Then we had some lunch and at 4 p.m. we came here and started doing some work. So far we didn't get much done. We finished the bed, we finished our 2 desks, and we also finished the couch over here. And also, Evelyn did a lot of stuff in the kitchen. We've got plates, mugs, no coffee machine yet, but Evelyn bought a cute French press so I can at least get my coffee. But today I hope to get a lot done. It's not even 9 a.m. yet, so let's get working. Welcome to another day. Now I'll show you our progress. We are well on the way, almost finished, but we still have to buy some stuff to give the apartment a finishing touch and put everything in its place. The bedroom is pretty much done. We've got the lamp, the bed, and also the place where we put our clothing. We also need something to hang clothing that is a little bit longer. And as you see down here, we have the dirty stuff because we don't have a place to collect it yet. But I think Evelyn is buying something today. Here we have some boxes that will go to the cellar. The hobby room is, well, only halfway done. This is my table, this is Evelyn's table. Over there we'll have a TV, over here we'll have a couch. And of course, all those here have actually books in them. We'll still have to see what we do with them exactly. Also, what I forgot to mention, you see my setup over here with the computer and the laptop by the side, although I have a computer down there. That's because at the moment I don't have a graphics card. you might be aware that there's a big boom going on of cryptocurrencies. So all those miners are buying the cards for insane prices. Like one that usually is sold for $800, you find it for $2,000 online at the moment. So it's not possible to get anything. And I decided to sell my old one to make some money of that and to buy a new one as soon as the prices go down again. So at the moment I'm using my laptop connected to the bigger screen to work, and this one is not really news. Then over here, the living room is actually pretty much done. We've got the table, no chairs yet. The lamp, we bought it yet, but we still have to pull the cables from up there to above the table. The couch is here, the TV, we got it ready to use. We still don't know what to do with this one. We still don't know exactly what to do with this room. Sure, that cat tree over there will go over there. Those tables will go outside as soon as the carport is gone. Those tables, I mean the chairs, of course. The kitchen is also pretty much done. That's been the progress so far. We've ordered some more stuff from IKEA. The TV for the hobby room is coming today. The other stuff that we ordered from IKEA is coming in 3 days or in 4 days. But that will give me some time to talk to you about our plans for the future and about what will happen to my hair. So guys, do you remember this map? Well, you probably don't, because I only mentioned it in my previous channel before I actually started the Around the World Trip channel. So at first we thought that we'd go with the car to Spain and leave the car there, but now we changed our opinion. We're actually gonna sell our car. But on this map we used the same pins that you see here now and those little post-its to map out our Around the World trip, or what we had planned by May or something like that, or even earlier, I don't really remember. And we have mapped like 4 or 5 months of travel by January 2020, before everything started. Here you even see some post-its of what we had initially planned, like 10 days in Canada, 3 weeks in the US, and then a 3 weeks Mexico road trip. But because we had quit our jobs, or Evelyn had quit our job by the time that Corona hit, we decided to go through with it anyways and adapted everything. And instead of going to Tanzania in November, December and climb the Kilimanjaro, we actually started with it in August. After our road trip in Spain, that actually stayed the same. And after that, we went to Mexico. Then we did the things in South America that we could do. So we made everything up as we went along, and we got to see some beautiful things, stuff that almost no one gets to experience, like seeing Machu Picchu pretty much empty. So many people that have seen the pictures have been like, wow, that's so awesome. We really enjoyed it. It was worth it. But we reached a point by December, so 3 months ago, when we thought it's not worth it anymore. Restrictions were getting stricter again, like Peru introducing a 2 weeks quarantine that we luckily didn't have. The Northern Hemisphere, obviously because of winter, introducing more restrictions, and nothing else had opened up that we wanted to do. But currently we are waiting for the vaccines to finally finish off that Corona stuff. So we decided, let's come back to Switzerland. Let's look for jobs, for an apartment, and save up some more money to travel again in the future. And this apartment we will actually not leave when we go on our next Around the World trip. Really looking forward to Southern Africa, Southeast Asia and Oceania. But that will come in the future. Now I don't know how long it will be until we start traveling again. Luckily, I still have some footage to show you of our Around the World trip. Some beautiful stuff like the Iguazu waterfalls or Machu Picchu, which will be the end of our first chapter. So don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell so that you get notified when those videos will be updated. I will also invest more time in those videos to make them as good as possible, because now I do have time until I find a job and I'm not traveling the whole time. So time won't be an issue, won't be an excuse to lower the quality. Those videos will be epic, I promise you. But yeah, our apartment, we settled in pretty well in here. So you know what, let me show you how it looks, or it looks so far. We still need some stuff to give the finishing touches, especially with decoration and some other small things. We first have to get a job. But now I show you how the apartment looks now. Welcome to the kitchen. As you see, everything is in order. There is no stuff flying around anymore, and there's a big echo here. We got that refrigerator with the microwave on top of it, and everything is a bit minimalistic, but that's how we like it. Actually, this place here is still empty, but we will put either a table or like a bar table here with 2 chairs to have our morning coffees while enjoying that sunset. So I guess maybe having our evening beers while enjoying the sunset. When it's not that warm, when it's warmer, we'll obviously be outside because the sun goes down that way. So we get a nice, beautiful light here. And we still don't have a coffee machine because there's this annoying store that sent us that vacuum cleaner instead of a coffee machine by mistake. They obviously want the vacuum cleaner back before they sent us the coffee machine, although we had already paid for the coffee machine. But to send it back, they first have to give us that return ticket, so we have to wait for that to arrive, then we have to send the vacuum cleaner back, and then they will send the coffee machine. And we've been waiting for the coffee machine for more than a month. First it was delayed, and now they don't want to send it. Over here is the living room. Pretty minimalistic. We have our couch, our old OLED 4K TV. This is now more than 4 years old and still working, so I always hear the people are worried about getting OLED TVs, but so far no problems at all. It's working flawlessly for the last 4 years. Our dinner table, the simple couch which can be turned into bed, our cat tree, and this is the bedroom. Well, there's not much to say about the bedroom. Also, not much changed since I showed it to you when it was still in construction. We've got the drawers for the clothing, we've got the bed and the mirror and something to put the laundry in, and that's pretty much everything. Let's move on to something more interesting. Let me show you my favorite room, which is the office room and also the gaming room and the nerdy stuff room. Here's our bookshelf with mainly fantasy books, some sci-fi books, and also a lot of decoration. Well, it's mainly my wife's decoration. As you can see, a lot of Harry Potter stuff. And we got the ring to rule them all too, of course, very important. Another couch, which can also be turned into a bed, but that's the gaming couch. A map of Middle-earth, or of the northern part of Middle-earth. That's from The Hobbit, so it's just the northern part. My wife's desk, which is used for working. The second 4K OLED TV, that's the new one from 2020. Well, not the new one from this year, but the old model. This is ideal for gaming because it's 4K 120 FPS with HDMI 2.1. Probably this doesn't mean anything to most of you, but that means that I can, once I can get it, connect the PlayStation 5 to it and enjoy it at its full glory. My gaming computer and also workstation, of course. Now it's working. I actually managed to get a graphics card, a second-hand graphics card that is like 5, almost 6 years old. But it works out. It's okay to do what I need it to do. Of course, I won't be running anything at the resolution of my screen, but if I lower the resolution down, I'm able to use it. And there, that's our travel wall with the travel map that you've seen before. And also my camera gear and old consoles, old handheld consoles, the manga that I kept, and more nerdy stuff. I really enjoy this room. And what about my hair now? Well, I'm gonna do something that I actually already wanted to do before we left on our around the world trip. But back then it was summer and I already had a tan. And I thought, no, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna wait until winter. And now that I'm as white as I get, it's time to cut my hair completely off. And this is how much hair I've cut off. Don't worry, I'm not gonna flush it down the shower. Just thought I'd do it in here so that I don't make a mess all around the bathroom. First, let me take a shower, then you can see it. So what do you think?
I think I've got a strong Viking in my bed tonight.
Where's my beard?
You have it.
Tiny
A
beard?
bit, yeah, tiny beard.
God, what have I done? I really did it. Obviously, asked Evelyn if she was okay if I did it, and she said, sure, go for it, just keep your beard. And I did, so well, I trimmed it a little bit. I always keep the beard, whether I have hair or not, because I really like it. But my mom is gonna kill me. Well, that's a weird thing to say. After all, she's been pestering me for the last 2 or 3 months that I should cut my hair and my beard because it's too long. Well, now I did. Let's see what she says about it when she sees it in the video. But honestly, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It does look better than I expected. I thought that a bald head wouldn't fit me at all. Well, let's be honest, it's not completely bald. I still got like 1 millimeter of hair. That's because with my beard trimmer, I cannot cut more than this. But as you see, it's of course very white in here. And let me show you. Here, my bald spot has more of a tan, so at the moment it looks pretty weird. But actually this bald spot is also a reason that I decided to do this, because I actually would like to have a little bit of longer hair, but it just looks bad when you're getting bald. So I thought that I'd best cut it off, shorten it, or cut it off completely, see how it looks. And now that I think it looks okay, I might keep it like this. Maybe I let it grow a little bit, but not longer than I had it during the wedding. That's like the maximum where it looks good, and then it starts looking bad again due to the bald spot. But yeah, I also have to get some color on the skin, because the bald spot at the moment has some tan to it, while the rest is really completely white. But I have to take care not to burn my head when I get into the sun. But it's definitely been an experience. I always wanted to do this, to be honest. For the last few years I've been saying that as soon as I don't have a job, as soon as it's winter, as soon as I have time, I will do it. I never really dared to. Now that I'm jobless, it is winter, I don't have anything to lose, but I'm actually starting to like it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And also, this starts like an interlude chapter in our Around the World Trip series. But then again, I still got, I think, 4 videos coming of our Around the World Trip. Some places in Peru and also the Iguazu Falls. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss those videos. They will be awesome, or at least I hope so. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.